We do it all the time, leaving digital data droppings everywhere, every day. Smartphones, laptops, tablets, they've become indispensable tools in our daily lives. But have you ever thought about what happens to Farmville after you've bought the farm?
Facebook, I use it, I go on it three times a week or so. But I would like my kids to be able to get rid of it if I was no longer around.
Ada is one of a growing group of online users who is serious about making sure that her family can access what she's left online after she's gone. It's a relatively new field, but there are attorneys across the country who are experts in digital estate planning.
You have to see an attorney about this because for all of those non-monetary assets, your executor isn't necessarily empowered to deal with them. So you're going to want to make sure that in your estate plan you give your executor the authority to do what you want to have done with those assets.
Here are a few tips to prepare for your digital demise. Make a password-protected spreadsheet of all your financial accounts and passwords. Make sure that the spreadsheet password is somewhere where people in your house are going to be able to find it. And make sure you update the spreadsheet. Also, make a list of non-monetary accounts like Facebook or Twitter, and make sure not only are your IDs and passwords there, but also your instructions of what you want done with those accounts. In the United States, there is no uniform law that regulates what happens to virtual property, and only a handful of states have dealt with the issue.
We have the situation with Oklahoma and Idaho as being the only states that actually give your executor the authority to deal with your social media. But even with that, with what's social media today, who knows what it's going to be 3 years from now or 10 years from now.
Ada is not only worried about the personal photos and writings that she's left online, but as a business owner, she wants to make sure that her heirs and anyone she might sell the business to has access and ownership to those valuable digital assets.
I get a lot of traffic. I'm open networking, so I have over 800 and something contacts. And so people, when I go at events, recognize either the business name or my name. So it's now branding us.
So what you're going to want to do is to be proactive and to say, I'm not going to wait for my state to make a law. I'm going to direct my executor what they want to do and specifically empower them in my planning documents. And I'm going to work with an attorney who understands about digital asset planning to make sure that that part of my estate can get passed on to my loved ones.
One thing's for sure. If you log off for the last time before you have a strategy in place for the information you've left in the cloud, your loved ones and business partners could be left up in the air. In Parsippany, New Jersey, this is Ed Alpern for the Lawyers.com channel.